Good morning, I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. Welcome to the brand new week. Welcome back, Kristen.
Yeah, good to be back.
You've been on the night shift.
I am. 3 o'clock came really early.
I bet it did. I bet it did. It did for me too, though, because I'll tell you what, I was up so late last night. I was so into watching all the Emmy stuff. There was so much going on. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched some of it. I was coming back from Durango.
Okay.
Beautiful, by the way, up in Durango. Leaves are starting to change. We'll have to get some pictures in. The leaves
I'd love
changing.
to see that.
But yeah, I got to catch some of it and some highlights. Aaron Paul, saw him making a cameo.
And his little cameo with his shaved head.
It was cool to see him.
I know Bryan Cranston's hair grew in. Aaron Paul's head was shaved.
Yeah,
totally different look.
The first year that they weren't eligible.
I know.
For any.
But next year.
It gave some other people a chance.
That's the thing. They left a little room for everyone else, but don't worry, next year I have a feeling they'll be in the top. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, the best moment of the evening was actually, for me, was during the Best Actress in a Comedy Series category. I don't know if you saw this, but all 6 nominated actresses rushed to the stage as their names were announced like it was a pageant. It was hilarious. Take a look at this. This is funny. See, they all came up. So as they said each person's name, they each would come up. So it started with Amy Poehler. Like, the first nominee, Amy Poehler. And she went, oh, and she ran up to the stage. And then each one to follow did the same thing. It was so cute.
That is cute.
Watch this. This is so cute.
I just want to say, girls, everyone is a winner. And I know that you're going to go on to serve this body with distinction. And the Emmy goes to Melissa McCarthy.
They crowned her with a crown, and they gave her flowers. It was awesome.
It was a very, and I thought it was a very clean. Didn't you think it was a very clean show, like kid-friendly, like 10-year-old, your 10-year-old?
Funny you said that. I had the opposite reaction.
Really? Because I think all the other shows have been kind of like on the border.
I thought it was on the border because of the nominated songs. It was the songs from Saturday Night Live, which I won't even say on the air.
Oh,
but
I know
you know what I'm talking about?
It's okay to do something.
Yes, it's okay. And the other one that you should go and have things. So there was that part was a little racy. But the rest, you're right. The rest, you're right.
The jokes were really clean. I mean,
that's true.
You know, your girl.
Jane Lynch. Oh, she was a fabulous host.
She was great.
She got some great laughs. I thought she carried the show, and I liked the opening montage too. That was great. Well, in the meantime, if you missed it, here's Courtney Friel. She's got a look at more of your Primetime Emmy Award highlights.
TV is a vast wonderland.
Emmys host and Glee star Jane Lynch kicked off the night by kicking up her heels with a song and dance number, having some fun at her own expense.
If I didn't have to host the rest of the show, well, I'd be home by now eating a tub of turkey meatballs in the dark.
The big winner in comedy was Modern Family, taking home the gold for the 2nd consecutive year, and supporting honors going to Ty Burrell and Julie Bowen.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? My kids will play with this. They're going to be like, Mommy, what superhero is that? I'll be like, Emmy lady.
For Best Drama, no surprise, Mad Men won again for the 4th year in a row.
And the Emmy goes to
Best Actor in a Drama went to The Good Wife's Juliana Margulies and Friday Night Lights' Kyle Chandler.
Wow. Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy was crowned Best Lead Actor in a Comedy for her role in Mike and Molly.
Wow, it's my first and best pageant ever. It's bananas. I have it has not sunk in my head at all. I'm like, is this still part of the bit? They're not going to come back and be like, that wasn't real.
She shared the honors with The Big Bang Theory's Jim Parsons, his 2nd win in 2 years.
Last year, I got to see LL Cool J and Eva Longoria when I got up there, and this year it was Charlie Sheen. Emmy Awards are like a box of chocolates. You never know who's going to present.
I want to take a moment to get something off my chest.
There were some awkward moments.
Night stars now, roll with us.
But musical acts kept the comedy going, including a number from SNL cast member Andy Samberg and his Lonely Island friends.
Freak Bill Macy, Freak Bill Macy, Freak Bill Macy.
In Los Angeles, Courtney Friel, Fox News.
Wow. You know I love that stuff. I love it. The comedy is good. And your favorite, The Good Wife one, we knew that was going to happen.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
But you know what? I thought Steve Carell kind of got snubbed.
He did a little bit. And it was his last time on the show.
Usually, yeah, that doesn't happen. Academy of us knew.
Well, and The Office and 30 Rock really not so good this 30 Rock. They didn't do as well this year because I think Modern Family just swept the show, and they really. I have to start watching it. I heard good things, but The Good Wife. I mean, I knew she was going to win. Juliana Rancic, when she was on last week talking about the show, she's like, "There's no doubt she's going to win Best Actress," and she did. And Kate Winslet also loved seeing her there.
Yeah.
Now she's not just an Oscar
And Charlie
girl.
Sheen, just a sober Charlie Sheen. And we were talking about this earlier, like, kind of missed the old kind of crazy acting Charlie Sheen, but
I
it
like
looks
that guy better.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think he has anything in his system now. It seems like he's pretty much cleaned up.
Sedated.
He was.
He was.
And you could even see like when he was talking, like it looked almost like a lump in his throat. Like it was kind of awkward for him. It seemed sincere. I mean, he's a great actor. You never know.
A little forced.
You think it was forced?
I think they gave him like, here, you want to go on the show, here's what you need to say, and you need to say it with genuine authenticity, and it came across weird.
I'm surprised he even made it onto the show, because I heard there was a lot of people saying, no, do not have him on the show. He cannot be a part of it. We don't support this. But
well, there he is. And tonight you'll get a chance to see how Ashton does in his place, because 2.5 Men actually premieres tonight on KRQE, so that'll be fun. Now the best part of any of the award show, Emmy, Oscars, any of them really for me, is always before the show on the red carpet. And I noticed, and you saw it in Julie Bowen, cleavage seemed to be the trend of the night. So who will make the best dressed list? You decide.
The sun was blazing, but the stars were still shining on the red carpet at the 63rd Primetime Emmy Awards.
This is television's biggest night.
This evening is so fantastic. It's so A-list. It's like full-length dresses. It's big, big stars. I am here to enjoy and judge everyone.
Subdued seemed to be the style of the day, but the ladies added just the right amount of sparkle to their mostly glitter-free gowns.
Well, what's going on, first of all, in fashion is that we're going major retro. There was like a whole wild 80s vibe for a while in fashion, and now everything is coming from the 1920s and the 1940s. So the 1940s is super subdued. I mean, the people who nailed it clearly are Lea Michele in that red Marchesa, and also Kate Winslet in the red Elie Saab. It's very simple. No beading, no draping, a very simple silhouette.
And the men didn't disappoint.
Got a tux, and here I am.
Many made sure to not leave the house without their good luck charm.
Just my homemade underwear.
Do you know what? These are my lucky cufflinks.
And the fans weren't the only ones excited to catch a glimpse of their favorite celebs.
Someone stepped in the back of my dress and I turned around and I was staring right. It was Christina Hendricks, and I was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful.
Now that I'm here, it's just so exciting, and to be nominated and also see Jane Lynch. That's what I'm most excited about.
The hostess herself was feeling confident about carrying the show.
Yeah, I mean, there's that nerve of what's going to happen, but I mean, I feel so protected by everybody around me. I'm very excited for this show. I'm excited to see who's going to win. We have some amazing guests. We have wonderful music, and I think it's going to be a little different than your dad's Emmys.
In Hollywood, Courtney Friel, Fox News.
Such a good show celebrating TV, and
a lot of red on the red carpet.
A lot of red on the red, yes. And you know, the celebration of good TV continues because Fox's fall lineup begins this week, and we are so glad to welcome back the breakout family comedy hit Raising Hope, which follows the Chance family and their somewhat unconventional child-rearing tactics that lead to hilarious antics.
And joining us this morning, Raising Hope stars Garrett Dillahunt, who portrays Bert Chance, and Shannon Woodward, who plays Sabrina Collins. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, both of you. Great to have you.
Nice to be here.
Great to have you coming off of Emmy night, and of course, lots of good things to talk about as we get into the new season. Garrett, let's start with you. Did you have any idea when you took on your role that America was going to just fall in love with Raising Hope?
Did they? Oh, that's good to hear.
I think so.
I didn't, you know. I just knew that I enjoyed it and thought it was funny, and I guess I had my fingers crossed that America and the rest of the world would too. I think we're big in Italy. We're big in Italy and Australia.
Bellissimo.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Well, and I think big here too, of course, congrats to your co-star, Martha Plimpton, for her Emmy nomination.
That's right. Didn't she look great last night?
Oh, she looked fantastic.
That was
she
great.
Was beautiful, I thought, yeah.
I think that's a sign it's a hit.
Absolutely. I mean, what was it like? What was the buzz on the set when they found out she was nominated for a Best Actress category? I mean, that's incredible.
Oh man, I think we were all really excited for her, and obviously it was, you know, well deserved. So we all got really, really drunk. We just
except for the baby.
There was lots of clapping, and the baby is the worst with the drinking.
The baby's always in the trailer. It won't come out.
Oh God, you know.
But Martha was surprised. She was surprised. You know, none of us expected much on a first season. It's very rare for a show to be recognized. You know, if you're not Modern Family.
Right, exactly. Well, you deserve it. I mean, and we're so excited that you're going into season 2. I heard lots of great things about the upcoming season. In fact, Shannon, I heard that there's a couple of pop culture icons on the Chance family tree this year. Shirley Jones and Lee Majors. Can you share a little secret on what their roles will be?
Yeah, well, I think Garrett should talk about, because they're playing...
They're playing my parents.
No way.
That's right. Lee Majors right here. She can kind of see it.
I see it. I see it in the jawline.
Yeah, it's good.
I love it. And
I'm very excited.
So you're like an honorary partridge.
Yes, I'm kind of like a Partridge Austin kind of thing. It kind of makes sense. I guess this is what you get.
That's a good thing.
Well, one thing I want to know is, I know that it's tough with the hours, with kids, animals, but tell us about the adorable twins who play Hope on the show. What is it like working with them?
Those sweet little bitches.
Can you say that?
We love them so much. We're really happy that we got to stick with them, you know, and we just let them age as they're aging. We really have a good time. You're really tight with them, aren't you? You spend a lot of time with the babies.
I've got an unnatural baby obsession. They're amazing. I actually do spend most of my free time when we're at work, like in their holding room, playing with them all the time. But they're amazing. They're starting to walk and they're starting to talk, but only kind of, you know, when they feel like it. They'll say nothing for days, and then all of a sudden they say, "Oh gosh, no."
They're so much fun. Yeah.
It's all the alcohol in the trailer. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's right, in the cigars.
So fast.
Well, you know, it's such a fun, it's a quirky, fun show, and you bring a lot of life to family life. And you know, we see so much in current day. We see so many different types of families and so many circumstances that people are thrown into. And I think you do give hope to people who are struggling in situations with, you know, teenage pregnancies and in situations where they have to, an entire family has to raise a child with a single parent.
Yeah, and now are there any tactics from the show that you use, like parenting tactics, that you think you would use in your own life?
Good question.
Well, I don't know if there's actual specific tactics. You know, my family's from Albuquerque.
Oh!
All my roots, all my cousins and uncles and grandparents, they're all there in Albuquerque, so...
Oh, you have to come visit us.
Yes, I come every year.
Well, you're more than welcome.
You know what I like about the show, though, is that it sort of has made me realize, because we all think our families are crazy.
Sure,
you know, like, oh, my family's crazy. Wait, my family's crazy. and you don't know how you're alive, kind of, when you hear the stories about how they raised you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it kind of makes me feel like less anxious about it. You know, we do the best we can. You know, it all comes down to love, and when you survive, it makes for a funny story down the road.
Yeah, there's a nice message of like acceptance and love that I think is really kind of what I think is great about the show. I think the show's pretty uplifting, and I think it's a big part of it. So.
And Shannon, is Jimmy going to get lucky this season?
Oh, I don't
get
know.
Lucky
with you.
That's a strong question. I don't know.
Nikki and Kristen are dirty.
I mean, maybe.
Okay. Well, that would be good. You know,
I don't know. I'm not. We only have, you know, one continuing storyline, so I think there's.
Once we do that,
I'm not meant to say much.
Okay, but we'll have
probably.
We'll just have to watch for all the secrets. And by the way, Shannon, you and I have the same birthday, so maybe.
Really?
Yeah, December 17th, right?
Wow. Yeah, that's my birthday.
My birthday too. See?
Now it's out there.
We should have a joint party.
Attention stalkers.
Here in Albuquerque. No, you know, it's just the Google thing. You always like to know your guests. I try. Well, both of you, we thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we're so looking forward to season 2 beginning right here on Fox, and we're really looking forward to it. Lots of good luck with the upcoming season, and we hope to see you both at the Emmys next year.
Thanks again.
Tell all your friends.
We will.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. They're fun.
They are fun.
I'm excited. It's going to be a good season.
Season 2, yeah, coming on up. And I'm excited about the nice weather in store for us again today. Fall is so close to being here.
I like wearing long sleeves again.
Yeah, and it's so sunny and nice out.
I know.
Yesterday. And it's
sunrise.
Yeah, sunrise is gorgeous. It was like bright red this morning.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it's going to be really nice again today, and then some changes for the middle part of the week. Let's go ahead and take a look at that weather forecast.